It's all fun and games until somebody gets heated. There's so many different games that we've played growing up and then with our friends and family that sometimes they can just get a little bit rowdy. We're going to talk about those games today on our show.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Kirstan Cunningham.
And I'm Nicholas Finch.
And this is the True Comedy Podcast. Today, we're going to talk about games and what happens when you decide to get angry over them. So we're going to count down our top games most likely to start a fight at that family reunion, at that get-together, at that slumber party, or just when you chilling at home.
Absolutely, Kirstan. And, you know, the games, I think, as we get to the top, are games that we've actually fought over.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, I think I have some games that are lower at the totem pole that really hadn't caused a full-fledged fight.
Okay.
But the top 5 of this list,
Okay.
I got some stories for you, brother.
Okay.
Okay.
I have a couple, but I think a lot of this all stems back down to or at least for me, and the reasons it causes fights, just communication. Because sometimes people just don't like to talk. And just stupid house rules, just
Stupid house rules?
Yes.
I feel attacked already.
You shouldn't. That wasn't directly directed at you.
Directly directed.
Right.
That's tough. That's a tough phrase to use.
Well, it is. Sorry. So, do you want to give us one off your list? You want to go first? You want me to go first?
I want to go first. I
Okay.
just want to get this one off my chest. But this is a college game. This isn't something you do with your family. This is one you play in college, because if you play this with your family, you're gonna find out some things you don't want to know.
Oh, I'm nervous.
Okay, so the number 10 game on my list is Never Have I Ever.
Oh, we just don't play that in general.
No, you don't.
I'm a child of the king. I ain't playing Never Have I Ever.
You don't play Never Have I Ever with your family because it ain't no good's gonna come from playing that game with your family.
You don't want to know what Big Mama did and Never Have I Ever or didn't do?
Oof.
Never have I ever. Hush your mouth.
Never have I ever. You did what, baby? No.
Go wash your hands.
No, but you know when
You can wash your mouth out.
You know, actually, to me, I think there's like a certain cutoff age point where you actually play that game because I hadn't played it. Definitely not since I don't think I played it since I graduated.
Okay, now listen. See, I know you say you don't play this with your family, but like growing up and going to like all these leadership conferences where you do icebreakers, that's an icebreaker.
No.
So
it's an icebreaker when it's move your butt. It's the same concept.
right, exact same
but
concept.
Never Have I Ever is really a drinking game. To be honest with you.
I mean, because sometimes you got to drink to forget what people have said.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
You drink water.
Yes. Hydration. H2O.
But, you know, point is, I hadn't played that game. I'm pretty sure I hadn't played Never Have I Ever since I graduated.
Okay. That's good.
I think.
You shouldn't have.
I don't think I have a reason to.
Nope, not at all.
Okay.
Not at all.
All right, what you got?
Well, mine is a game that I used to work at a YMCA. I used to work with kids. The number one game that always started a fight with my kids at the YMCA was Foursquare.
It was a hard T fight.
I mean, ooh, Mr. Kirstan. Ooh, I'm gonna get her. Ooh, she bounced that ball in my square one more time. Little girl.
The girl?
Calm your nerves. It's okay. It is Foursquare. Foursquare and kickball. All those would just always start fights.
Man, you want to know why? Because it's personal, man. You throw that ball in somebody's square.
And they don't get it.
That is a direct attack on their character.
I mean, you might as well have just played Nuck If You Buck as a soundtrack to the whole time we're outside playing Foursquare.
First of all, why didn't you do that?
Because at the YMCA, we exemplify Judeo-Christian values, and half of everything crime mob isn't of the Lord.
First of all, get a clean version, because we know for a verified fact it's in the Bible that Jesus once nucked if he was buck.
Because he did flip over tables. As he can flip tables, so can I. Boy, we need to go back to Sunday school.
Yeah, we do. I'm going to get a little nerdy for this next one.
Okay.
Back in the day, we don't do as much anymore, but for family,
Uh-huh.
for Thanksgiving, every now and then we used to play Trivial Pursuit.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, and now the reason we stopped playing Trivial Pursuit,
I'm scared.
it's not to be scared.
Okay, good.
It's gonna sound like I'm a little, I'm bragging a little bit, but the reason we stopped playing Trivial Pursuit was me.
Okay.
Because I'm very versed in pop culture.
Yeah.
Or I was when I was younger, not as much anymore because just, work. I don't have time for pop culture
Memes
as much
and
as
mumble
I used
rappers.
to.
That's all you need to know about
exactly.
now.
So, I don't really care for pop
I'm
culture
ahead
right
on
now
out.
anyway. But yeah, when we played Trivial Pursuit, I'd be the first draft pick. Who gonna see him? I got Nick. Yeah. Because we getting them dubs, baby. That's what I do. Nick, you ought to know the answer to that. I don't know that. That movie came out in 1984.
You know everything else.
Okay.
So Trivial Pursuit. Well, one game that I played a lot in high school that would cause fight in my English class, I've never seen people turn up over Scrabble.
Bruh.
I mean, Scrabble would cause so many fights. I mean, to the point of throwing dictionaries. Oh, it is a word. No, it ain't. It is in my edition of the dictionary. First off, we went back to high school in the early 2000s. So we had hard 300 to 400 page dictionaries that being slung across the room. Those things weighed about 5 pounds. That's a concussion. Okay.
Concussion flying through the air.
See, now we got to get into the rules. Does Urban Dictionary count?
No.
Okay, good, because that make Scrabble real awkward.
Yeah, it would. Yeah,
so
but I'm gonna tell you something, man. I almost put Scrabble on my list, but again, I didn't want to be too nerdy because we did that in Gifted. I had a Scrabble tournaments, bro. I used to be dominating the little kids up in WHMS, and then we had the Scrabble tournament where we played everybody in the Gifted program from across the county.
Oh, y'all was super Scrabbling.
Did not go well at all. I lost all of my confidence to spell.
Yikes.
During those Scrabble tournaments.
See, I have a math degree. I can't spell.
Man, listen.
That's a spell check.
There's two seminal moments or important moments in my life where I lost all confidence in spelling. One was the first time. It was the time I just showed you. But then you got to go back in fourth grade. I built all my confidence back up from the 4th to 7th grade. But in 4th grade, I made it to like the final 5 to qualify for the school spelling bee for my class. You had to win the class and then win the school and then go on from there. So anyway, I got to like the final 3 people. I made it to the final 3 people, and my teacher, who happens to be my cousin-in-law, she said, spell the word suspenders.
The fact that you remember this word this is a pivotal watershed moment.
It was because I remember the word, and I missed suspenders.
I'm sorry.
And when I tell you that for the rest of my time for spelling, that I made very low marks on my spelling quizzes, it was like, Nick, what has happened to you? My spirit is broken.
See, I'm sorry. I would ask you to spell suspenders, but we don't need that.
Suspenders.
Did you spell it? I'm not going to ask you to respell it.
Yeah, Suspenders.
Okay, you did put the E in there. Okay, good job.
Yes.
Good job.
I know how to spell it now.
Go team, go. You may tell you a game that used to start fights at my house.
What's that?
Growing up.
What?
I want you to flash back to like that first earlier generations of PlayStation. Tony Hawk Pro Skater. What caused so many fights? Yeah. I don't know why, because it's mainly a single player game, but it was more of, I want to play while you playing, but you playing. But it was, at the end of the day, it was my PlayStation. My controllers, my games. So, yeah. Tony Hawk Pro
I would
Skater.
have never, I know. Actually, I should have guessed that a PlayStation game would cause that much trouble, but, I didn't know you had a PlayStation.
Yes, I did. I used to game hardcore.
We need to get you back in the game.
No, because it was a problem. I wouldn't leave the room.
Oh, okay.
So,
hey.
yeah.
Man, I'm going to go with another recent addition to our family life. Poker. Jason's on.
Okay.
The reason this causes an issue is because the last time we played it as a family, I like to talk a lot of trash.
Yes, you do.
So imagine me, me and my family.
Who all talk a lot of trash, y'all. Like, if you just want some good laughs, come sit with the Finches.
This is the Finches. This is the whole Pew side. This is the Finches,
Jesus,
the Graces,
everybody.
the Meritas, the Joneses. Like, we all in here, and we're playing poker at my cousin's house because her husband got a poker set, so we were all playing it, and we just talking all the trash. Don't none of us know how to play for real.
Right. That makes it the best.
Don't none of us know how to play for real. We talking all the trash. Just to do it. Like, don't know how to play. I remember one time I had the most chips. You could tell me nothing. Boy, I was a big chip man. Boy, I was like, oh.
I just need some dip for all of these chips.
Y'all gonna let the rookie beat y'all in poker? And then I didn't have all the chips. It's like, what happened?
I'm not gonna lie, I still don't know how to play poker.
Oh man, it's so fun. I'd say it's fun. I think Texas Hold'em version of poker. I don't know how to play like other versions, but Texas Hold'em is the most popular and most famous. That's the one you see on the ESPNs and whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so just watch that. I mean,
okay, I'll learn eventually.
Yeah,
it's just strategy and cards.
It really is, and it's fun to do.
Okay.
All right, what you got?
Let's see. 2K.
2K.
Yeah.
Man, you going video game?
These are the only two. Trust me.
I was gonna say, cause I could have give you a whole list of video games on its own.
No. Just those two. Cause I don't know how to play, and that's why it would cause fights in my place. Cause I'll be trying to play with folks, and I'm just trash. Then I get mad, and I be trying to fight, but then I have to explain to people, I told y'all I couldn't play. I'm just here to socialize and enjoy everybody's company. So yeah, it would cause a few.
See,
fights.
that's on you, cause you could have came by in the Hoover days, and I was whooping up on
Hoover.
when they had 5 RAs. Listen, you could have come to the. You could have come up with a Hoover 103. And we would have taught you how to play. We taught you how to play 2K because I used to just put everybody trial by fire. Let me go ahead and get these Knicks. You can get whoever you want. It don't matter. I'm gonna whoop you anyway.
And with the Knicks?
Yeah, well, see, the Knicks weren't terrible.
They weren't horrible
on that game. They had a bunch of 3-point shooters.
Okay.
So you could. It didn't matter what the other teams did. You could just outshoot people and still win. So yeah. Good. Good, baby, good. Yes.
What's your next one?
All right, so I'm going to do the family version of this game, then I'm going to do the college version of this game. You'll see in a second.
Okay.
The next on my list is Apples to Apples for your family. Cards Against Humanity for your friends.
Before you continue, I feel like it is time for us to make a general announcement.
Okay.
All the games that we are mentioning are not paid endorsements, but if Milton Bradley or any of the other companies that own any of these games would like to be featured on our show, please email us at truecomedypod@gmail.com. We like money.
Or tweet us at truecomedypod.
Right. Or you can leave us a voicemail. Directions are in the show description.
Or hit us up on Facebook on the True Comedy Podcast Facebook page.
That is perfect. That is awesome. Also follow us on the gram. All that information is in the show notes. And back to your story, Nick.
Apples to Apples isn't so bad. That was fun. That was a fun family game. But
explain to the people that don't know what these card games are kind of about.
Okay. So in both games, there is a subject card. I think every player gets 7 cards, and then the person who's picking which card to get it picks a subject card.
Indubitably.
And your job is to best match or best get a card in your hand that best fills the description or the scenario on the card. Apples to Apples is the more family-friendly version of that game. Cards Against Humanity is a little bit
more adult.
More rough. I really don't have any bad apples to apples scenarios, but Cards Against Humanity, again, this is a game that you kind of play with your college friends because normally you're having a dirty water, like I used to call it.
Yeah.
Dirty water.
Adult Capri Sun.
Yeah, adult Capri Sun, adult milkshake.
Just a good time. Everybody's laughing, having fun, chilling out, maxing, relaxing, all cool.
But some of the scenarios, you've been there, some of the scenarios that come in at Cards Against Humanity,
it makes you look at people, I think, in more of a different light than Never Have I Ever. For example, like there are two types of people, I think, in Cards Against Humanity. Mm-hmm. The people that really try to play the funniest cards, or the people that really try to play the person that put the subject card down.
First of all,
they're working to the person whose subject card, trying to make them blush, trying to make them feel uncomfortable, or make them literally die from laughter.
And to me, that's what you're supposed to do.
Right.
If the strategy of any game is to win, then you have to play to the person.
Unless the person thinks you should play the funniest. So you just have to know people are weird, Nick.
That's true. That is a good point. See, me, like when you play to me. Mm-hmm. The goal is to make me feel embarrassed. Mm-hmm. Like if I see something that makes me blush or just makes me, oh God, I cannot read
so
this.
If you had the subject card of ugly something and I put down a picture of potted meat, you're going to win. I'm going to win.
You put down a picture of seal or something.
Yeah. And we're going to stop right now. Nope. So Nick, I know when we originally conceptualized this, it was games that make people of a certain type have fights. So my next thing just automatically makes me think of fish fry outside in the country with a bucket turned upside down, and somebody has just this random piece of wood that's lying around outside in the country. You turn that over, and on that table right there that we have made are dominoes.
Oh yeah.
I promise you. One, I was never able to play dominoes as a kid. I was always told that was an adult game. Mm-hmm. You just stay away from it. Mm. Like I'm 30 years old and just learned how to play dominoes like 2 years ago. And I ain't playing at the family reunions.
Absolutely not, because now they playing for money.
Yes, and I like my money in my pocket.
I like my monies to myself.
But oh my goodness, it caused so many fights. And you have and this is older people now, half a cigar hanging out their mouth with some moonshine in a cup or something. It's outside fussing. It's hot for one, because in Alabama, in the hot Alabama heat, we still think it's perfectly fine to be out on the porch in the middle of summer with some watermelon. Somebody got the grill fired up, fish frying.
Bernard, why you like that cheap? Bernard, you know you was supposed to play. It ain't your turn. Bernard.
Look, boy. Look. I done told you. Don't make me call you out your name.
Now you know you started with the 6. Now you ain't supposed to have that. How you got 2 less dominoes than everybody else? Ain't nobody drew. Why you cheating, Bernard? Boy, run me my money. What's wrong with you?
What's funny is I got a cousin whose middle name Bernard. And I hope you listen to this, because you know you like to cheat in all them games.
You know you cheat, Bernard. Why you tripping? I like the fact that we can do it a sound effect.
Yeah.
I didn't know that was going to work till it worked.
Yeah. Domino.
All right. Well, you want to know something? That's actually on my list.
I figured it would.
Because this is for the older ones. Like this isn't the Pew family.
Why don't you take your behind out there at that table trying to play dominoes with them folks?
The Pew family a little bougie. I mean, come on now. You but anyway, this is my other side of the family. This is my other folks.
This boy just said half his family too bougie for dominoes.
They are.
And he expects me not to agree.
They are. Come on, man. I mean, hey, you catch me on the wrong day, I'm too bougie myself now. I've humbled myself a lot in my time as an adult.
And I appreciate it.
Come on. All right. So there's other times where I'm going out and the adults are playing. Because I ain't never in my adult life played dominoes. I only played it as a kid with other kids. It's because we didn't know. We didn't care. All we was trying to do was win the game.
Right.
These folk got
I would
money
just
on
stack
the
them
line.
up and make a snake and knock them all over. That's what I thought they were for. I didn't know it was an actual game.
Ooh, dominoes is fun.
Ooh.
Right? You remember seeing Bud and Light, whatever, and they just over there smoking. But why you out here cheating? I'm like, I don't even understand how you cheat with dominoes.
I still.
But my God, yes,
it's almost as bad as my next one. And I only have a couple more, but my next one, oh my goodness!
What you got?
I've seen a wig come off in a fight over spades before.
Boy, let me stop you right there. That was my number one.
See,
I'm gonna go. Let me let you finish. I'm gonna tell you why it's not number one. Okay, I can go ahead.
Yeah,
my spade is my number one because apparently in the year 2007. 2007.
Uh-huh.
I got mad at my then girlfriend, now wife,
Oh.
over a game of spades. And it is the year of our Lord 2019 at the time of this recording. And Whitney will still not be my partner in spades anymore. Kirsten,
I know this is true because we done played at the house and she would be your partner.
Kirsten, I have apologized. I have done everything.
I need some oxygen.
I don't even remember what happened, but apparently
Come on, Sharnice, forgive him now.
I apparently got on her nerves so bad. She was like, nope. Every time we bring it up, hey, Whitney, let's play spades. Who gonna be your partner? Like,
Why you reneging? Why you reneging? You just never mind.
That's what happened. That's what happened.
You said we're making this many number of books. I took you at your word, and we did.
She reneged. And that's what happened. She reneged. That's the one thing. You can lose a book, but you better not ever. And the NJF means never renege while I'm playing. That is a sin in the spades world.
Well,
don't you ever renege while you're playing with the
yes. Amen.
Okay. Spades. Spades.
You got anything else?
No, bruh. Are you kidding me? Bruh,
Yeah.
I got 3 more games that's gonna shut the club down.
Okay.
Now, I'm going to skip Family Feud because that's just obvious.
Yeah,
That's
good answer.
Boy, I know you did not just say toilet paper. Who in the is going to say
Pork,
toilet
you pine.
What? You pine. Nigga grandma.
Y'all, it wouldn't be right for us to go on Family Feud. I just want to point out, Steve Harvey would lose his job that day.
He did lose his job. It's Michael Strahan's job now.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, Steve Harvey lost all his jobs, son.
Why?
I don't know. He ain't got his talk show no more. The only thing he has left is his radio show. His talk show is done. He got replaced on Family Feud. Tiffany Haddish do kids say the darndest things.
What?
Yeah, I'm for real.
I'm hoping he just retired or something.
No,
He lost his job.
He lost his. Well, you remember that interview he had with. You remember that interview he had with Monique, where he kind of like told her just to play her part.
Yeah,
chill out. He's lost stock in Hollywood since. And then
he'll come back stronger. He'll do something. He'll make some money.
I don't know.
Does he need any more money though?
If you ask all these rich folks, they always need more.
True. Well, Steve, we would love to come on your radio show.
Absolutely. We'd love to bring this comedy show to your airwaves.
Yes.
Get a good play in Mobile County.
As long as you shout out 96.3 WLYB, we'll be good.
That's right.
So what what is your next one, Nick?
I'm gonna go Monopoly.
Okay. The one game I don't play, because it's, you know me, I don't play Monopoly. The game never ends.
Yes, and not only does it not end, it is the single most ruthless game in the world. Mm-hmm. It's because your goal is to bankrupt your friend or family member.
Right.
And it's just so evil.
Yeah, there's so many comments I want to say about that, but I'm just not, because you know the way our government is set up.
It's so evil the way that people will do you or you do to other people. Yeah. Again,
have you played it with the little debit card too?
Yes, it doesn't make a difference.
No, it makes it worse. Nobody wants to hear when your card declined in Monopoly.
Let me tell you something. I think Dr. Jeffrey Meredith, he got a case for no, hear me out, because he started doing like calculators and keeping up with stuff on the computer before Monopoly. Monopoly came out with that.
So Milton Bradley needs to run him his money.
So Milton Bradley need to run Dr. Meredith his money, because he was doing that because he did it on spreadsheet. He did it way before any Milton Bradley did it. Okay. So they need to run him his money.
Is it they or is it he? Or one person? I don't know Milton Bradley.
Milton.
Is it Milton and Bradley or Milton Bradley or never mind? We ain't giving him no more free air.
Whoever that is.
Yeah. Run me my money.
Run Dr. Meredith him money. Because he get it first. Period. Exclamation point.
Okay.
But anyway, I don't know how it is for you, but again, you know my personality. I have not always been a good person, before I found the Lord. Some folks just died laughing when I said before I found the Lord. Anyway, before I found the Lord.
There he is, right there. Him right there.
Right there. People used to team up on me because, bruh, I was ruthless.
I bet you over there just grinning like the old Cheshire cat off Alice in Wonderland. Bruh, taking all your money.
Bruh, I was talking about I would make the perfect deal. I never lost. I never lose deals. Never.
That's huge.
It was huge deals. I never signed a bad deal in my life. Ever. So, and that.
Boy, continue on.
But anyway, so yeah, folks would just team up on me all the time. Like, okay, y'all, we can't win, but guess who we can beat? Nicholas. And I'm like, why y'all gotta do me like that?
That sounds like some good politicking right there.
You need to go ahead and say something else.
I am about to say something else. Like my next game, 2-on-2, outside.
Shooting. Basketball?
Yes, basketball. Fighting, knucking if you bucking, elbows for real. I stopped playing intramural basketball in college because of this, because I got a black eye and two teeth loose. What did my little 5'10", 145-pound self look like going up against a rebound against someone that's 6'8", 420? They just stood there and had their hands up. I jumped up and caught every bit of the left side of that body. Black eye. I'm black. Do you know how hard it was for me to get a black eye? Walking around here looking like a raccoon for real.
It's so funny. It's so funny because when we was a colony, when Delta Chi was a colony, we were just out there. It's like, y'all got to participate in intramurals.
We got to do what?
We got to do what now? You got to have an intramural program. So here we go.
Like the island of misfit toys out there.
We out here trying to play basketball.
Looking like the cast of Bench Warmers or the other... Like,
we didn't win a game. We got mercy ruled every game.
It was terrible.
We got mercy ruled every game.
Jesus.
I scored that first year we played. That first year we played, I scored 8 points. Not in a game.
In a season.
8 points.
That's like 20 games. You said 20 games? 20 games.
I scored 8 points. I had 4 of them in one game.
But see, now that we're older in life, Nick has a great outside jumper, though. I do want to point that out.
I didn't have it then.
You didn't have it then. And I can run real fast. And I can catch and I can get some rebounds. Just couldn't then. I mean, like, let's think about this. Before college, the last time I had played organized basketball, ask me what grade I was in.
I already know.
Let's say like 4th grade, bro.
I was gonna say,
you know, like the church league. Like, it was embarrassing. And when I say played, I was on the team then.
Oh,
okay?
No.
I made that bench nice and warm. I did play a couple because look, you sports, if you paying, you playing, or somebody's coach getting an earful from somebody's mama.
Right.
So I played enough to keep my mama from fussing because they paid good money. But yeah, it was rough.
Kirsten's like, I was on the team.
I was on the team, but look, Nick, we might not have been good at athletics, but everything else we ruled though.
Oh, dominate.
Best grades, best everything else. But let's get back to these games that started fights.
Yeah. Okay, so, this didn't start a fight in my immediate family. This has been since my relationship with Whitney, my loving wife. Her side of the family is really big into Uno.
Oh, bro, that's my number one game. Uno is liable to make stuff pop off. Listen, I'm going to tell you how real Uno... No, I'll let you go.
No, I want you to go now.
I'm going to let you know how real Uno is with my family. At any given point in time, okay, you can say, let's go. I'm ready to go right now. And somebody's pulling a deck of Uno cards out of a purse somewhere. Bree is constantly, I swear she is constantly shuffling Uno cards. She has one deck in her purse, one in her car. Like Bree has Uno decks everywhere. My sister got Uno cards. I swear every time we're with my in-laws and stuff, we are playing Uno. I mean, it's almost started a fight this past weekend because of Uno. My little nephew, he was running the table. I mean, like, we couldn't win for Aiden. He was like, skip you, mama. Skip you, daddy. Oh, Uncle Kirstan, draw 27 cards. I'm like, savage. Somebody get him.
Somebody get this savage off the table.
Get him. He He can't get cereal off the top shelf, but he can hurt everybody in here's feelings.
This man can't even count right.
We were up to 1:30 in the morning playing Uno trying to beat a little kid.
Salvage.
Go to sleep. Tell us about Uno.
Okay. So, different houses have different rules for Uno.
Oh, Jesus.
Now, before I go to my immediate family, I just want to talk about what happened at your house one time.
We talking about my wife's Uno rules?
No, we talking about just our collective Uno
Oh,
rules.
jeez, because we got some...
Man, listen, the very first time we played Uno as a group, I thought we was all over for everybody. I thought everybody's friendship was over.
Oh, yeah. Everybody sleeping in separate rooms up in here. Nobody like nobody.
We shutting the whole friendship down. The whole four of us. It's done.
Set a club up.
Bruh, we said, okay. I was like, so what's the rules? Okay, so you... Can you play multiples, huh?
What you mean multiples?
Like if you have multiple sixes of the same and different colors, can you play that? I ain't never played like that. That's how I play.
That's how I grew up. Because that is how I.
So me too. So can you play draw twos on draw twos? Yeah. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. And then I hit y'all with one y'all wasn't ready for.
I bet this is real.
I hit y'all with the hardest flicks y'all wasn't ready for. I was like, can we play draw fours on draw twos? Yeah, I said, okay. Can we play draw twos on draw fours? And they were like, huh? Listen, and here's how this works. If you...
It's the dumbest rule.
It is a very dumb rule, but I love it because it just creates chaos. So, here is the rule. You can play a draw two on a draw four if they call the color draw two that you have. So, if they say, I say, what's the color? Green. And I got a green draw two. Blam! You ain't make me draw.
But see, that's the dumb thing. This is what makes me more mad about all of it, okay? If I'm playing this draw two, I'm expecting you to draw two cards and go on about your business. But no, you want to hit draw two. So let's say you're playing with 5 or 6 folks. Everybody got to draw two. When it gets to that 7th person, they are having to draw so many cards. It's ridiculous.
That's why it's brutal.
But the dumbest rule, though, I've ever heard. Oh, Jesus. I got a 6 and it's green. And I put that down. Then Sally to my left play a 7 because it's in numerical order.
Oh, heck no. I ain't never heard
I'm like, what? Backwoods? I only have half the Uno cards Uno game are you used to? Because that ain't how we play.
Baby. No, I ain't never heard nothing like that.
That is of the devil.
Okay, so you got me on that one because I ain't never heard of nothing like that.
I was ready to walk out the house.
Bruh, nah. Okay, so what I did wasn't nearly as bad as what they did. That's awful.
So, like, do we need... No, I would say let's go around and just establish, like, a 10 Commandments of Uno. But then again, I just have a feeling we'll get all types of blessed out.
Let me tell you why I wouldn't. Let me tell you why I don't want to do it.
Okay.
Because Uno, about a couple of months ago, decided they wanted to tweet out in social media the official rule.
Yes.
And I didn't even read it. I just shared it and I said, Uno don't run my house.
But it does, though.
You don't. It really does. You don't tell me how I'm gonna play Uno. I don't care what Uno's official rules are. Uno's gonna be what I want it to be.
But Uno they have lost their mind just a little bit though. With this switch hands cards and switch decks and reshuffle.
No, we take
all
that
these
out.
cards like that. That's how you trying to get 6 o'clock's news. 3 family members arrested after murdering the 4th one for a game of Uno.
Could you imagine playing Uno in the hood?
It's like dice.
You done had a little in your system.
Somebody got something in a brown paper bag. We just can assume it's an Arizona can because it's about the same size.
And so you playing Uno for money because people do that.
Yes, they do.
People do that. And you, I was like, man, I'm Uno. I got my one card. Like, heck yeah, caught myself. Heck yeah, I'm finna win. Then somebody pull out that switch hands card. I'm about to tear the club up.
Switch hands. No. You about to catch these hands.
Switch
1
hands.
and 2. Which one you want?
Switch hands, switch blade.
Oh, Lord.
Jesus.
Calm
Somebody
down.
gonna die.
Let's take it back to the original game. And let's leave it at that. Because the last thing Uno wants is a lawsuit. a wrongful death lawsuit because that's going to happen.
I wonder how many people have died because of Uno.
I'm not going to Google it.
I am later.
I'm not. Yeah, I'm not going to Google it during.
No, not during the show, but I am going to Google it. I want to know.
Show idea. How many people have died by random board games?
No.
Okay, I thought we were appeasing my true crime side.
I think a lot of things that we do appeases your true crime side.
It does, like even the name of the show, True Comedy. It's a play off true crime. Hope you caught that, folks. Because if you didn't, it's okay.
It's so funny because we had the original name Highly Debatable because that came from me. And I was like, hey, let's do a podcast. And it's like, hey, we need to change the name. I'm like, okay, I don't care. Yeah. This whole podcast experience has been, hey, Kirsty, you want to do this? How about we do this? Yeah, okay, let's go.
Okay, yeah. They're both good.
They're both good.
Well, Nick, do you have anything else on your list?
I do.
Let me hear it.
I have the ultimate game that has caused so many hurt feelings, so many ruined Thanksgiving nights from this one game.
Okay.
Because my family will argue each other down.
Okay.
About this one game.
Okay.
Taboo.
See, oh Lord, I don't even know if they still make Taboo.
They do,
but I know that is one of those games that's it. Like you said, it ruins Thanksgiving.
It has ruined many Thanksgivings. People have left my auntie's house angry because the buzzer didn't work right. Oh, you didn't flip the timer over right. Oh, you said a word. No, I didn't. You can't make sound effects. You can't use your hands. You sit there. Like, we have so many rules. You have to sit there with your hands in your lap. Like, you can't be like, no, put your hands down because you're talking about Twitter worldly things or whatever. Listen to me. That game is brutal. Like, oh my gosh, Kirstan, we have had times where children wanted to play with the adult, and they'll get up there and they can't get a word. Like, one child can get a word right, get multiple, and then the other one can't. And then that team that the other one who couldn't, they raising all the cane, bruh. I hope my family listens to this, and I want y'all to know Taboo is my favorite Thanksgiving tradition because I know somebody leaving that house mad.
Mad and full though.
Mad and full.
Yes, because they've had a lot of food.
Because my auntie Mama has a lean and she got that banana pudding, son. That's why I'm fat now. But she make it 2 times: Mother's Day and Thanksgiving, or Easter and Thanksgiving.
I don't know. It's just 2 times, and one of them's Thanksgiving.
One of them's Thanksgiving.
Let's give thanks.
But every time I have to work on Thanksgiving,
somebody bring me a plate.
Boy, I'd be so mad. The first year I got back, got back to working for UWA full time. We had a tournament in Daytona during Thanksgiving. I was so mad. I'm like, y'all really finna make me go to Daytona and miss this banana pudding. That's all I said. Listen, I wasn't even mad about working on Thanksgiving.
You weren't mad about missing family. I just want the banana pudding.
Y'all really gonna make me miss this banana pudding? Are y'all serious right now? Anyway, that's what Taboo makes me think of. It makes me think of Thanksgiving, and it makes me think of banana pudding.
Now that I'm grown and married, I'm finally old enough to play Taboo with the grown folks. I'm just afraid to. Because it does get intense.
No, see, that's the thing. See, that was your first mistake. You should have. You have to take your lumps as a child. You have to do it when you're in middle school and high school. So when you get to play it as an adult, there's no fear.
No, see, we weren't allowed to. That's the thing. We had Uno, so we had our own fights tearing up the basement, or literally throwing stuff at people's heads over Uno.
See, y'all's just a violent group.
No, we just say I love you very physically.
See, it is amazing that I am a nice person, or I have such a sunny disposition because of the cussings I got because I messed up in Taboo. Oh my gosh!
It just taught you how to improv and just be better.
Yes, yeah. This show couldn't be possible without the tongue lashings I got from Taboo. Man, listen, my mom didn't cuss me out for being bad at Taboo. She was like, she'd just be like, you got to get better.
What? Your mom could get in looks that just make you just feel this big.
I'm like, Mama, I got 2 words. You had 7 cards. I'm sorry, Mama, I love you.
Yep.
We lost.
Mama, I love you.
We lost. Taboo. Absolutely.
We really do appreciate every single person that listens, every single person that's rate, review, and subscribe, and just telling everybody about us. We want to grow this true comedy to a movement to where everyone is involved. We want to have some guests on and tell us what you think.
Yes, please let us hear from you and share this as much as you can. Like Kirsten said, this is something we want to do. It's grassroots. It's something from two guys that you've known here at UWA, from Montevallo,
or two people you don't know at all.
Or two people you don't know at all.
Because the random people in the UK that listen, I had met you.
Thank you very much for those people in the UK. Yeah. We appreciate you.
Thank you. But no, it's been great chilling with you all. Thank you, and this is True Comedy. Later.